And a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's preview on this Saturday meeting here at Bangalore, 9th day of the Bangalore Winter Meeting 2023-24. We start off the first race coming up, the running of the Seattle Slew Plate for maiden horses, 2 years old only. Distance run is 1400 meters. We have a look at the first runner coming up will be Il Volo, who ran second. Phenomenon was the winner of this race, and Il Volo was the one in the silks of dark blue with red and yellow sash. Came in and ended up finishing second, 2.25 lengths behind Phenomenon is Il Volo. Cougar Mountain out of Leptis Magna. Sporting tongue strap, cross nose band is number 3, Il Volo. We move on to the second race, the Division 2 of the Krishna Plate for a handicap horses rated 20 to 45. There's a no whip race. Slice of Heaven is the one we have a look at, who ran 9th. Ricardo was the winner, and Q Vega finished on 8th. In fact, Ricardo was the eventual winner in this race. But let's have a look at the first runner. In fact, that's Slice of Heaven. Just one outing this season and one outing in summer, with last winter running once, in fact, and finished on 8th being Southern Fantasy, with 6th in his last outing being Opus 1. And in this occasion, 9th out of 10 runners been Ricardo, sporting tongue strap, cross nose span, rated at 34, no form to go by. Whereas number 8 in the card, Q Vega, 2 outings, both the runs off the frame, 6th being Solo Prince and 8th being Ricardo. That's the form and credential, rated at 25, sporting blinkers. We have a look at the next runner, that's number 2, Singh Saab. Singh Saab was the one who ended up finishing on 5th on this occasion after that 8th being Chilbul Rani, or that sprint trip, ran over that 7 furlong trip and ended up finishing on 5th out of 7 runners, 3rd for most part of the journey, and dropped back to run 5th. In fact, ultimately, Indian Blues was the winner of this race, rated at 33, from tongue strap and cross nose band. Step to Destiny, who ran 7th. Vivaldo was the winner. This is the current season run, race number 8 you're looking at of Step to Destiny. Phoenix Star out of Ageless, who ran 7th out of 9 runners, 5th for most part of the journey. Dropped back to positions and ran 7th ultimately behind Vivaldo, who won, drawing away from the field to win by 5.5 lengths. And Step to Destiny ran off the frame, rated at 30, sporting blinkers. Art Power comes the next, who ran 3rd. Sea Blush was the winner, and Art Power was the one who was being produced in the center of the track with a bit of high action, in fact. And Art Power was the one who ended up finishing on 3rd after that second being Mega Success. Ended up finishing on 3rd ultimately is Art Power. Came in and ended up finishing on 3rd on this outing, rated at 28. 5 will be the Whisper Quietly. Whisper Quietly ran 2nd. Armory was the winner of this race, and the Whisper Quietly was the one who was in the 3rd last position. That back bunch ultimately being produced, the widest of all ultimately, and the Whisper Quietly came in, ended up finishing on 2nd, the fastest finishing lot in fact, and ran ending up 2nd behind Armory is the Whisper Quietly. Chinese Whisper of Martinique, rated at 28 from tongue strap. 6 will be Domina. Domina ran 7. Southern Power was the winner, and Domina was the one in race number 10, finished on 7th out of 11 runners in this race, race number 7, race number 10 of this winter season, where Domina ran 7th out of 11 runners, 10th for most part of the journey, and improved to run 7th ultimately, rated at 26 from tongue strap, cross nose band, and basket bit is number 6, Domina. Spirit Dancer comes the next. Spirit Dancer was the one who finished 6th. Chilbul Rani was the winner of this race in that 5th position ultimately, and ended up finishing on 6th. Thereafter is Spirit Dancer. David Livingston out of Alawatre. Chilbul Rani, the winner, drew away from the field once asked for an acceleration, and Spirit Dancer ended up 6th, rated at 26. Eco-Friendly comes the next, who ran 7. Cinco de Mayo was the winner of this race, and Eco-Friendly was the one who was being produced in the center of the track in the silks of white with Serai sleeves, white armband, and Serai's cap, who ran 5th on the first running behind Ricardo, and 7th out of 9 runners behind Cinco de Mayo is Eco-Friendly. Sedgefield at a Friendly, rated at 24 from blinkers. Tongue strap is number 9, Eco-Friendly. And 10 will be Loving Pearl. That's the next runner coming up for scrutiny, who ran 6. Never Given is the one who the eventual winner in this race. Was nicely poised, in fact, and ended up eventually finishing on 6th out of 11 runners. Fell back to end up finishing on 6th after running 4th for most part of the journey. Never Given, Give Up was the one, Given was the one who eventually won, and Loving Pearl ended up finishing on 6th out of 11 runners, rated at 23. The third race will be the running of the Linganamakki plate. Horses rated 20 to 45. Distance run is 1400. This is the third race, and we have a look at number 1, Triumphant. Triumphant was the one who ran 6th. Madam Rich was the winner of this race, and Triumphant in the silks of orange light blue star, who ran ending up 6th on the sorting. This is the current winter season run where Madam Rich literally decimated the opposition by a margin of 10 and a quarter lengths, and Triumphant on the sand finished on 6th. After some good performance in the early part of last winter, and skipped entire summer, made his appearance this winter and ended up finishing on 6 point blinkers tongue stop rated at 42. Will be Breeze Bluster. Chinky Pinky was the another runner which comes in for scrutiny, who ran ending up 8th on that outing. But let's have a look at the first runner coming up. Will be Breeze Bluster. Breeze Bluster was the one who ran 2nd being Aircraft, and 4th on the sorting being Armory. Ran a forward race and fell back to finish on 4th is Breeze Bluster. Following blinkers, cross nose band rated at 31. Whereas number 5 in the card, that's Chinky Pinky, ran 8 out of 9 runners, 8th right throughout. In fact, is Chinky Pinky. Speaking of which, out of Adera, ended up finishing on 8th. This is over that mile trip rated at 26, putting blinkers tongue strap. Krishna was the one we have a look at. This is race number 25 you're looking at, where Krishna was the one who ran 10th. In fact, Ricardo was the winner. Race number 25 of this current winter season run in the silks of light blue with dark green sleeves. There you can see, in fact, last and ended up eventually finishing on there itself. No form to go by is Krishna, rated at 30. Smuggler's Code of Pearl Secret is number 3. 4 will be Ardakan. Ardakan was the one who ran 9th. Divine Blessings was the winner of this race. Was last, in fact, as Ardakan, sporting that green cap, and ended up 9th. After that, 8th being Serenus and 11th being Thunderous in the previous occasions last winter. This is the summer run you're looking at. Finished on 9th out of 9 runners. Last on that occasion, where Divine Blessings was the winner, rated at 26 for tongue strap. Foot and cross nose band is number 4, Ardakan. 6 will be Flying Brave. Flying Brave is out of Phoenix Star, out of Infinity is Flying Brave, who ran 10th. Altamont was the winner of this race. In the colors of gold, blue belt, gold sleeves with armband is Flying Brave, who ran in race number 24 and finished on 10th out of 11 runners. After doing all the running, fell back gradually to end up finishing on in that back bunch, just beating one home is Flying Brave. Phoenix Star out of Infinity is for tongue strap basket with cross nose band, rated at 22. 7 will be Way of Life. Way of Life finished 10th. Never Given is the winner of this race. Been produced wide, in fact, is Way of Life, and Never Given was the one who emerged victorious to win by a margin of 2 lengths, whereas the Way of Life was the one who ran 2nd in Bangalore summer behind Greenwich, but this occasion put in a very good poor performance on this occasion, running 10th out of 11 runners. Be Never Given is Way of Life. Spawning blinkers tongue strap, rated at 22. 8 will be Fair Council. Fair Council ran 3rd. Immortal Beauty was the winner of this race, and Fair Council was the one who ended up finishing on 3rd on that outing. After that, 6th being Udugai, and in this occasion over that Sun for Long trip, ran 3rd out of 14 runners, led the field and finished on ultimately 3rd is Fair Council. This is the Mysore run you're looking at. Spinning cross nose band, rated at 20 is number 8, Fair Council. We move on to the 4th race coming up, the Adichunchanagiri Stakes. Handicap horses rated 40 to 65, 5 years old and over. Distance run is 1200 meters. 1 will be A Display, number 2 Solo Prince, number 3 Millbrook with number 5 Classic Charm, and number 7 Anakin are the 5 runners we'll look at. A Display was the one who ran 4th out of 10 runners, being Solo Prince, who was the eventual winner in this race. So Solo Prince, back-to-back wins coming in from Solo Prince, putting tongue strap crosses band, rated at 50. A Displays from tongue strap, rated at 60. 3 on the other hand is Millbrook, who ran 5th behind Prime Members, and in this occasion, very bad run coming in from Millbrook, finishing on 10th out of 10 runners. Solo Prince, the winners, from tongue strap crossnose band, rated at 57. Whereas number 5 in the card is Classic Charm, ran 6th out of 10 runners in race number 34, rated at 53 from tongue strap crossnose band. And we also have a look at number 7 Anakin. Anakin ran 4th being Prime Best, and in this occasion 3rd out of 10 runners. Solo Prince, the winner, rated at 51 from tongue strap and basket bet. Well, Chilbul Rani is number 4 in the card, and number 9 also coming up is Ultimate Striker. These are the 2 runners we have a look at. Chilbul Rani was the one, the eventual winner in this race, won by a comfortable margin of 4.5 lengths is Chilbul Rani. Once asked for an acceleration, just quickened well to win by a margin of 4.5 lengths. After that, second being Solo Prince. Prince, rated at 53. 9, on the other hand, had to play the role of bridesmaid, finishing on second out of 8 runners. After that, fifth in his previous outing in race number 10, rated at 40, is number 9, Ultimate Striker. Southern Power is number 6 in the card, who ran 5th. Well, let's have a look at Southern Power. Is it a Juniper, a Brave Cat, was a winner in race number 10, beating Je ne sais quoi, and in the subsequent outing ran 5th out of 8 runners. Top Dancer was the winner, rated at 52, is number 6, Southern Dancer, Juniper, a Brave Cat. Cash Out is the next runner, who ran 11th. Numa was the winner of this race. Yet another runner. Well, Cash Out was in that back bunch and ended up finishing on 11th out of 12 runners. Just beat one home on this occasion is Cash Out. Air Support out of Kerala, having been withdrawn in Mysore and Galacticus' win in this occasion. 11th out of 12 runners, rated at 44 tongue strap. We move on to the 5th race, the Dr. M.M. Ramaswamy Memorial Trophy. Handicap horses rated 70 and above. Distance run at 1600 meters. We have a look at the first runner coming up will be Fawcetti. Top class at the Wilderness is number 1, Fawcetti. Ended up finishing on 3rd out of 7 runners in race number 7 of this current season, where Imperial Blue was the winner, winning by a margin of 2 lengths. And Fawcetti had to finish on in the placings, finishing on 3rd out of 7 runners, rated at 89. Tungster Crossnose band is Fawcetti. 2 will be You Can. You Can ran 2nd. De Villiers was the winner of this race, and You Can was the one who came into that fighting line and looked like at one point of time would kick on, but De Villiers came with a powerful run to come and nail down in You Can at the final dying moments. Half length verdict separating the first 2 runners. One tongue strap, rated at 89. 3 will be Santorino. Santorino ran 2nd. Ivaldo was the winner of this race, and Santorino was the one who was given a couple of reminders. This is the Mysore run you're looking at. 3/4 lengths was the verdict between the first 2 runners, and Ivaldo was the one who emerged victorious, winning by a margin of 3/4 of a length. And Santorino lives to fight another day, throwing blinkers, rated at 80. Sirenius, who finished on 3rd. This is the current season run you're looking at, where Prana was the winner of this race, and Sirenius was the one who was angling for his run in between runners, but ultimately came and finished on 3rd. In fact, is Sirenius in race number 21, having won his last outing in Mysore, and 2nd behind Shibanka is Sirenius, rated at 70 cents per tongue strap. So winner beating Last Wish in Mysore in race number 76 is Sirenius. And 5 will be Kalamitsi, and number 6, In You We Believe. But let's have a look at In You We Believe. The first one we go across to, who ran 2nd behind Amarelli, and in this occasion, once again, 2nd is In You We Believe. 2nd out of 7 runners. Naughty Chama was the winner, whereas Kalamitsi, who finished on 4th on the first outing behind Prana, and in this occasion ran 3rd out of 7 runners. Naughty Chama was the one who won by a comfortable margin of 1 3/4 lengths, and this was Kalamitsi ran 3rd, whereas In You Believe ran 2nd. Kalamitsi rated at 73 tongue strap crossnose band. We move on to the 6th race, the second classic of the winter racing calendar, the running of the Vaishnavi Bangalore 2000 Guineas Gr.II for Indian horses 3 years old only, foaled in 2020, distance run at 1600. 1 will be Cat's Whiskers, who ran 3rd. Sassy was the winner of this race, and Cat's Whisker was the one who was in the 3rd position and improved to end up finishing on was at one point was running 2nd, and then eventually lost out that 2nd spot and finished on 3rd ultimately in the dying moments of the race, when Sassy emerged victorious to win by a short neck, rated at 29 for tongue struck crossnose band and hanging bet. 2 will be Chagal, the Western India challenger, who ran 2nd. Des Marquez was the one who eventually won on this occasion, and Chagal was the one who ran 2nd behind Capitoli and 2nd on this outing. In fact, 4.5 lengths was the verdict between the first 2 runners, and Chagal finished on 2nd over that 2,000-meter trip, sporting tongue strap. 3 will be Naughty Charmer. This is the horse, back-to-back wins, and 3rd behind Jamari in Bangalore Summer is Naughty Charmer. And in this occasion, in race number 35, beat In You We Believe by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths is Naughty Charmer. Gusto, the Stormy Princess, rated at 82, sporting crossnose band is number 3, Naughty Charmer. Mars Goel, the eventual winner in this race is Mars Goel. Well, yet another runner having back-to-back wins, and fourth behind Mazeltov and third behind Knight Defensor in Bangalore Summer. But on this occasion, winner beating Nicolina by a margin of a length, in fact, is Mars Goel. Phoenix Star out of Lady in Lace, putting blinkers, tongue strap rated at 53, is number 4, Mars Goel. 5 will be Mazeltov. Mazeltov ran second. Zah was the winner of this race, and Mazeltov was the one is the what's script out of Jersey Girl. Ended up finishing on second behind Zar, having run fourth behind Ironclad in Mysore, and started off on a winning note in Bangalore Summer, beating a Naughty Charmer with seventh behind Galahad, and second behind Sophia is Mazeltov, rated at 40 cents for tongue strap, basket bit, and cross nose band. Touch of Grey, the Mysore Derby winner, in fact, is Touch of Grey. Top class out of Zakara was the eventual winner in the Derby, in fact, and look at the ease at which Touch of Grey won. Literally quick and well at the all-important end to beat ruling Dynasty, having finished as a winner, beating Westbrook, and sixth in the first occasion in Mysore. Behind Prana is Touch of Grey, but subsequently made back-to-back wins. Rated is in Mysore is Touch of Grey. We move on to the seventh race, the running of the Division 1 of the Krishna Plate. Handicap for horses rated 20 to 45. This is a no-whip race, and we have a look at number 1, Sheer Bliss, who ran seventh, winner in Mysore, beating Star Speculator, and in this occasion ran 7th out of 7 runners. Douglas was the winner of this race, whereas Sheer Bliss ran 7th out of 7 runners. Last, in fact, rated at 44, sporting blinkers, and sporting blinkers is number 1, Sheer Bliss. And 2 will be Southern Force. Southern Force ran third. Castaneda was the winner of this race, and Southern Force was nicely positioned and waiting to launch an assault, but ran out of steam in the dying moments and ended up finishing on third out of 9 runners, where Castaneda was the one who came up with a strong turn of foot to emerge victorious to win by 1 length, and Southern Force ran third ultimately, rated at 41 for Tungster Cross Nose Band. 3 will be Indian Blues. Indian Blues is the eventual winner in this race, made every post a winning one, having run second behind Ricardo on the first occasion here in winter, and subsequently won on this occasion in race number 45, beating Glow in the Dark by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths is Indian Blues. Sanis Parakum out of Arc Royals from Tungstar put cross nose band basket bit, rated at 39. And we have a look at number 4, Sunway Lagoon. Sunway Lagoon was the eventual winner in this race. Is Sunway Lagoon. Well, this is another runner which made every poster winning on having run second behind Benignity in race number 51 in Bangalore Summer, but on this occasion, well, quick and well, and made every poster winning one, beating 5 inches Sunway Lagoons from Dunkster basket bit cross nose band, rated at 38. Silver Swift, the grey, you cannot miss it. Ran fourth on this outing is Silver Swift. The grey now been pulled out on the outside, but ended up eventually finishing on fourth ultimately. Was a winner in race number 44 in Bangalore Summer, but this is the winter run you're looking at. Ended up finishing on in the money. Ricardo was the winner, rated at 36. One blinkers, tongue strap, and basket bet. 6 will be Ombudsman. Ombudsman ran fifth. Wide, in fact, traveling wide, in fact, is Ombudsman, and finished fifth, where Art Gallery was the winner of this race. The one with the sheepskin noseband, running fifth after that sixth being memorable time on the previous occasion. This is all that sprint trip, and ended up finishing on fifth out of 12 runners. Art Gallery, the winner, rated at 35. 7 will be Phoenix Surprise. Phoenix Surprise ran 6. Zar was the winner, and Phoenix Surprise, race number 30, ended up finishing on 6th out of 9 runners. This is the winter run you're looking at, where Phoenix Surprise, or that scurry trip, ran 6th out of 9 runners. Zar was the winners from tongue strap, rated at 35. Ramanatar was the one who ran 6th. Turkoman was the winner. Well, Ramnator now been produced in the center of the track, but ended up eventually finishing on 6th ultimately. 4th behind Outsider Synergy in Bangalore Summer, and in this occasion, 6th out of 9 runners. Turkoman was the winner, rated at 34. Swan blinkers, tongue strap. Naughty in Blue. A supporter of Chili Girl is Naughty in Blue, who ran ending up 6th. This is the Meister run looking at 9th behind Segment, and 6th out of 14 runners. Immortal Beauty was the winner of this race, and Naughty in Blue was the one in race number 110 of the Mysore season. Ran ending up 6th out of 14 runners, rated at 31 spun blinkers, tongue strap. Oxytocin. Oxytocin was the one in race number 182 of the summer season. Ran ending up 5th out of 10 runners. That sprint trip, Super Ruffian was the winner of that race. Just getting a backhander or so, and Super Ruffian quick and well to win by 4.5 length, whereas Oxytocin ran 5th out of 10 runners for blinkers basket bit, rated at 30. 11 will be Wartrail. Wartrail ran 10th. The King and I was the winner of this race, and Wartrail was the one being produced the wide outside. In fact, drifting out even more wider. And Wartrail ran 10th out of 10 runners, last in the King and I's win, having run second behind against all odds on the first occasion in Mysore. But this run put in a pathetic performance over the sprint trip, ending up last. In fact, one blinker's tongue strap rated at 26. We move on to the last race coming up, the running of the Sutlej Plate, and we have a look at number 1, that's Sea Diamond. Sea Diamond ran 10th. Art Gallery was the winner of this race, and Sea Diamond was last, in fact, in the silks of light blue with dark green sleeves, light blue cap, late diamond hooves. The Sea Diamond ran 10th after that 9th PN Noma, 10th out of 12 runners. Art Gallery, the winners, one blinkers rated at 25, is number 1, Sea Diamond. Number 2 will be Slingshot. Slingshot ran 5th. The Never Given was the one who eventually won on the sorting, and Slingshot was the one who was 5th at the stage and ultimately ended up finishing on 5th. Is Slingshot, having run 6th behind Southern Power on the previous occasion. Was a winner in last summer, in fact, in race number 163, but subsequently hasn't reproduced that form. Is Slingshot, winning cross nose band rated at 25. And 3 will be Tiger King. Tiger King ran 11th. Stravinsky was the winner of this race, and Tiger King was in that back position, almost third last is Tiger King, and ran ending up 11th out of 12 runners. Ultimately is Tiger King, having ran 5th in Mysore behind Armory, but over that same trip ended up finishing on 11th out of 12 runners behind Stravinsky. Is Tiger King rated at 24. 4 will be Ultimate Ruler. Ultimate Roller comes in next, who finished on 9th. Armory was the winner. Yet another back marker was Ultimate Roller, was last, in fact, and ended up finishing on 9th out of 9 runners in race number 36, so having been withdrawn in Mysore. But this occasion ended up in the ruck, where Armory was the eventual winner, winning by 2 1/4 lengths, rated at 24. From blinkers, Tungster cross nose band is Ultimate Roller. Estefania with number 7, Double Vision, and number 10, Paradise Beckons are the 3 runners we have a look at. But let's have a look at the first runner we go across to, is number 5, Estefania. Estefania ran 8th, where Altamont was the winner of this race. 11th on the first starting Ben Aircraft, and in this occasion, 8th out of 11 runners. Altamont was the winner, rated at 20s from Tungster Crossnose Band. Number 7 in the card is Double Vision. In race number 24, finished on 3rd out of 11 runners. Ran into the money, finishing on 3rd is Double Vision, having run 2nd in my and Sultan Swartz, one tongue stop rated at 19. And also coming up for scrutiny is Paradise Bacon. Smugglers Go Out of Shades of White, finished 7th out of 11 runners. 7th right throughout is Paradise Beckons. One tongue stop crossnose band rated at 6 is number 10, Paradise Beckons. Raffles is the next runner. Raffles is the one who finished 9th. Madam Rich was the winner, and Raffles was in that 4th position and ultimately ended up finishing on 9th out of 11 runners as Raffles Fiero out of Sunderland Eco, having run 3rd behind Sandcastle on the previous occasion and 5th behind Maroon on the even in his previous occasion. But this run in winter finished 9th out of 11 runners in race number 4 of the current winter season. It's one Tungstar basket bet hood rated at 20. We have a look at number 8, Recreator, who comes in next, who ran 6th. Perfect Tallow was the winner. Well, got that opening and could have come and finish on far more closer, but ended up eventually finishing on 6th out of 11 runners. Is Recreator, having run 6th on his previous outing behind Anna Dale, or that Sun for Long trip. Once again ran 6th in race number 44, that Scurry trip, sprint trip, in fact. One Tungstar Crossnose band rated at 18 is number 8, Recreator. Russian Romance is the eventual winner in this race, and Russian Romance, the Mysore run, won by a margin of 4 1/4 lengths. Deemed to Faith was the winner of this race, and Russian Romance over that mile trip ended up winning this race by a comfortable margin. Having run 4th behind Country's Magic in race number 1 of the Mysore season. Running for the first time this winter is Russian Romance. One lucky day at a Chartwood when Tungstar Crossnose band, Pacify Blinkers rated at 17. So that's why in the preview of today's races. We'll join you next week. Until then, thank you from all of us from the CCTV Dome.